Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak going to start out going to the air. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Trey Amos. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
An inside give. Here's Portis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
41-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Portis. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. This defense for the Cowboys much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Let's go. Ready.
On the give, here's Portis. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll get this down to the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Dorsett. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. Fourth down, straight ahead.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to let it go again. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Number 32.
A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Commanders nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They hand it off to Portis. And down to the 44, 5 yards at a time. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message They said there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Ready,
Here's
set.
a 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
A run with Portis. And he's got some space here. Down to the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Now the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Cowboys 10, Commanders 7.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true. Last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on the play.
Prescott.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind, back on their heels, whatever cliche you want to use. Right now, they're trying to figure out how to slow them down, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
Commanders 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, go.
To the air goes Daniels. Over the middle, it's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
It's a pickup of
And it'll be
3.
2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
You look at this Cowboy defense.
44-yard line.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And from analyzing them and talking with their defensive coordinator, we know they have a full playbook. So look for them to mix up coverages, pressure one play, fall back the next. They'll do a lot of different things trying to confuse the offense.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Daniels from the gun on third down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
It's now
Washington going to send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for Commanders touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point right down the middle. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fighting through the tackle at the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
36-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes
he's got it at the 15. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 62 yards.
First and goal, Dallas.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Dorsett is in. Touchdown, Dallas. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Commanders 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 18-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Running right, Portis. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
He was taken down at the 22.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
Ready, set.
The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Mustang, 19. Go.
They go play action. Daniels. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is taken at the 18. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
It's now 2nd.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
Left side to Lamb. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And the Cowboys, 1st down.
Here's Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
A handoff, Dorsett up the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Prescott now. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt it in, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Viking 18.
Now Daniels. Well, the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Complete to number 47.
A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Cowboy 80. Bronco 80. 18. Right there. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Daniels going to throw for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Portis. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Here's Daniels. They'll let this go for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, 60 yards. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. There aren't any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
Quality coverage that time. You slow down. It's been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to go up top again. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 63 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. To throw is Prescott. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Again, it'll be Dorsett. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
On the ready. Cowboy 80. Hey, what's the back on this leg? What's the back on this leg? Panther 60. Panther 60. Dash. Go down.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Trap 60. Ready. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. Go.
To throw is Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, than a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
1-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Daniels looking to throw. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. They set up the screen to Portis. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It looks like they'll move things around here. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Back to throw again. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshow. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Out of his hands quickly to C.D. Lamb. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10.
Here's Prescott. Completes this one to Pickens. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. So first and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 19 yards.
Throwing. Prescott. And Prescott, his third interception. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 14. Drops this one off to Portis. Now he's loose at the 40. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 42-yard line.
I can't believe what I'm watching. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 41 yards. And the Commanders get a bit closer. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
38. Commanders 28.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. This little short throw to Witten. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 55 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 25.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. This little short throw to Witten. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
2nd and 1 at the Commanders' 16-yard line.
Now Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd down and 1.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
And he won't get to the markers. They're going to stop it for a 2nd straight play right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Yeah, here we go. All right, hey, kill.
Prescott. That's to his running back, complete. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
1st down, Dallas.
47. Yeah.
Now Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown. 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way the opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To the air goes Daniels. Looking deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
46-yard line.
Get it. Viking, 18, Pioneer. Go.
Now Daniels. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got an open man, it's Pickens. Down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 24.
Commanders 28. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He will go down. The Cowboys sack.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And his throw here is incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Daniels going to throw for it.
Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And he is going to have a Commanders first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
Ready. 7 Pirates. Set. Ready. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Daniels.
Quick throw that's complete on the inside side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 2. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 2.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll run on 3rd down with Portis. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels trying to lay one up deep. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
A big play there. Laying himself out in the end zone.
And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Prescott to throw it.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night,
as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Aubrey good with the PAT.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
Commanders 34. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other off. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
And the Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
To throw is Daniels.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
To number 26. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 43-yard line.
They'll run it here with Portis. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 70 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll go right back to the ground with Portis. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Ready, go!
They'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Play action, now it's Daniels.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Daniels.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back.
Evades the tackler, and now some space. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
Well, Prescott here to throw.
All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Dallas, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the San Francisco 49ers.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.